Welcome back to Toffee Booze, your source for all things Everton. I'm Ollie Hayes, and today I'm bringing you my reaction to today's breaking news surrounding Carlos Alcaraz. And we've finally got a January transfer window breaking news video to bring you. So, yeah, as I said before, there was some breaking news surrounding Carlos Alcaraz. This broke this afternoon through Fabrizio Romano, Paul Joyce, among other sources, and even Flamengo themselves dropped a tweet saying that we'd reached an agreement with them for the loan deal of Carlos Alcaraz until the end of the season. Off various reports, this deal would include a conditional obligation to buy. At the moment, we're unsure on what kind of conditions that would entail. In my opinion, I think it would probably be, based along appearances, goals and assists, things like that. So, if he did reach a certain threshold of those goals and assists, we would sign him permanently. But it is worth mentioning also that other sources such as Alan Myers, Paddy Boyland, they've also indicated that the Brazilian club's announcement that we have reached an agreement is a little premature and that it is only interest at the moment. But we've got to take it at face value. I think there's definitely interest there, and there's definitely a big chance that the deal could get done. So we'll dissect him as a player, and a lot will actually know Carlos Alcaraz from his time at Southampton. He actually made his debut for Southampton at Goodison Park in that 2-1 win where James Ward-Prowse scored the free kick. I think it was Anthony Gordon's last appearance for Everton that afternoon, but he also spent last season, or part of last season, on loan at Juventus, featuring 10 times over there. So, there's definitely a pedigree of player in there. Obviously, he's playing his trade over in Brazil now, so maybe has fallen out of the limelight and fallen out of the European spotlight a little bit in recent months. But there's definitely a pedigree of player in there, and definitely a player that we can get the best out of. But he's an attacking midfielder. He can play number eight. He can play centre midfielder, so he'll work hard, and I think he'll fit into Moyes' system quite well. But if you look at his stats when he was at Southampton, in his spell at Southampton in 22-23, he played 18 games and scored 4 times for Southampton. I think he also got a goal at the Emirates against Arsenal for Southampton that season. I think they got a draw that afternoon. So again, it shows that he can score goals in the Premier League. It is what we need. A player that has proven in the past that they can score goals in the Premier League. Only 22 years old. So there's this high ceiling for him. There's definitely potential there, but as I said before, he can play a variety of different positions in midfield. So I think it is a positive link. I think it's a positive sign. And if it does, come off and we get it through the door, I think it's definitely positive and will help Moyes for the rest of the season. Will it plug the gap maybe of, what we've lost with Orel Mangala? I don't think so. I think it's maybe something to pad out the midfield. If you maybe looking at the option of bringing Abdoulaye Doucouré further back, playing him with Idrissa Gana Gueye, and then looking at playing Carlos Alcaraz further forward. I think that would maybe suit it a little bit better rather than a like-for-like replacement of Orel Mangala, for example. But it's a signing, it's positive, it's a body through the door, and he can definitely offer us something for the rest of this season. There's a completely different dynamic to what we have with Doucouré, for example. So yeah, I'm quite pleased about this one. Obviously, we need to see how it develops in the coming hours and in the next 24 hours. If we find out more about the obligation, I think we can probably pass judgment a little bit more on if it'll be a good signing or not. But it's a body through the door, Blues. We've been waiting for this one pretty much for the entire January transfer window. So I think any news regarding an incoming is definitely positive. But let me know your thoughts on it in the comments about the potential move for Carlos Alcaraz. Are you happy with it? Do you think we could have gone for someone else, or is he not really the pedigree of player we should be looking for? But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Obviously, I'm quite positive about this one. But that is all from me today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.